I was prepared for anything. Well, I thought I was. I'm Ronald Dale Currie, and I was a Spec 5 in the U.S. Army and went to Vietnam in 1968 and 69. I knew that in order for our country to be the way it is, that we had to serve. When I went through basic training, I went in at 98 pounds. I came out at 130, and I was solid muscle. I could bite the head of a nail off. I was with the 117th Assault Helicopter Company. The pilots were excellent, and they'd never trained in Hueys. This was first warfare with helicopters, and it was a new experience. It was on October 3rd, 1968, and it was a resupply mission. It was a Sunday morning about 10. We were flying into Cambodia. We weren't supposed to be there. The crew chief, Smitty was his name, and I told him, I said, I'd fly for you if you don't want to go. But he said, no, it's my helicopter, I better go. And then McCafferty was the gunner, and he didn't think too quick. He answered, he's going to stick with Smitty. I saw him off. 10 minutes later, they came in, they got shot down. They were just taking too much fire, and they got hit, and they got captured. I know they were interrogating them. I'm sure my buddies told them some stuff, but it wasn't what they wanted to hear, and I would have gave them an earful. Then they cut their hands and feet off and put a grenade down their mouth and killed them. Those guys are still with me, and they're right now with me, all four corners with me throughout my whole life. I am literally on both sides of that wall. That's where I'm at. I took an oath that nobody would ever say anything about my buddies that died. And I do not complain about pain. I could not be in much pain as they were in, and I will not complain about any pain. I don't care how much it is. And I start telling stories because I want people to know what happened. I don't want these people forgotten. No, I didn't know what his first name was until way back when they started, putting stuff out.
Yeah.
I want people to know what they gave for this country so we can vote, so we can have a country with democracy. Just the three, and then Smitty was there.
You're right. All right.
And I try to make people happy and talk to them. I talk to a lot of strangers. I don't have a problem talking to somebody, but I always try to put a smile on their face. The world could use a lot more of that. And it's been good for my PTSD. I'm still there every day, every morning, and I'll be that way the rest of my life. Just need a little breaking loose. I might have to get another tool, get that off. I've always been the kind of person that I don't mind. I like challenges, and this has been a pretty good challenge. I've lived here about 35 years, and it's built in 1945. It's 2 years older than I am, and it's actually in better shape than I am, but it was in terrible shape when I moved in, and I've just done an extreme amount of work to this house. But I've got health issues, and the work I do around here helps me with to keep in shape and keeps me going. We had one stop in Japan, and they let us off the plane. They had this fresh green mowed grass, and I laid down and rolled in it.